Man, it's a little warm out today. I'm sweating, so excuse me if I'm a little, stuttered on words, but let's have fun today in the garden, people. Well, good afternoon. I'm back here in my, I call it my Zen garden after a hard day at work. Come out here, relieve a little pressure. Today I'm going to be harvesting some jalapenos. Jalapeno peppers, easy to grow. You don't even need to put them in the ground. You can grow them in pots. The key is, make sure they're fertilized properly. You have to pick the peppers. They're like squash. The more you pick, the more you get. So this is what I started with today. So I went through about 4 plants and I pulled these off. It's a mixture. It's the regular early jalapeno and some of the gigantas. I prefer to pick them when you can pick up and they just pop off real easy. Gives them kind of a milder flavor. With the milder flavor, they're good for jalapeno poppers. A lot of people ask me all the time, what do you do with all these jalapenos? Well, it's real simple. You go down to Walmart or Sam's Club or your beet shop, go get you a couple pounds of bacon. You ain't got to spend the money on the Philadelphia cream cheese. Just get the store-bought cream cheese. And you split them in half, spoon them out, pack them full of cream cheese, wrap them in bacon. I usually put them in groups of 6 or 8, vacuum pack them, compresses them real good, throw them in the freezer. By the time summer gets here, I got unlimited jalapeno poppers for the grill all summer long. So you can preserve them. You can also pickle them. I did my last batch a couple weeks ago with that. A bunch of mixed peppers. I had some Sorrentos that I mixed with the jalapenos and with a few other Tabasco peppers. Quick pickling with some garlic makes a nice snack. So let's get back to picking jalapeno peppers. I'll show you what I look for. So out here, I got all my jalapeno pepper plants. I've already picked these. I left some small ones on there. Ooh, starting to get some limes. Look at there. Limes. That tree is loaded. Anyways, had a squirrel moment. And over here I have bell pepper and jalapeno in the same pot. I got them confused as seedlings. But just these plants here, I'll get several hundreds, closer to 500 jalapenos every single year. And the cool thing is half of these plants are from last year. I literally pulled them out of the bed, trimmed them down, bare rooted them, had them in the garage, maintain the water. As you can see, this Florida summer sun, so I do keep them under my shade cloth as much as possible. Not required, but it does keep them looking a lot healthier in the Florida heat. But you can trim them down, preserve them, put them back in your garden. It's not an annual plant. They will grow. I have a daddle pepper plant that's over 6 years old, so here we go. Let's get to picking. All right, so what you want to look for, a jalapeno right there. It could grow a little larger. That's a perfect size for a popper. Now, I can tell if it's ready when I just slowly lift up, it should pop right off. And see how it's still limber? So, nope, there it went. Comes right off. I could have left that one a little longer. We have another one here, kind of small, but it could be ready. Nope, still limber. How about this one right here? You got to get it straight on. And if I look, it should just pop right off. See how it just comes right off? That's how you can tell when it's ready. That's perfect size for jalapeno popper. It'll fit about a half a piece of bacon. And when you freeze these, you got to remember you get 2 poppers out of every jalapeno pepper. So it don't take very many. And they like to hide like cucumbers. I mean, look at that one. It's a good jalapeno popper size. If you want them hotter, you can let them go until they ripe and actually turn red. But just reach down and grab it and lift straight up. It just snaps right off. If I would have went straight up all the way and it just kind of kept bending, I would have left it. Throw it in the bucket. So jalapeno poppers are a staple in my garden every year. Jalapenos and bell peppers. Jalapenos are really easy. It's a good beginner plant. Here in West Central Florida, I usually like to start, if I'm doing it by seed, I plant them second week of December in pots inside. This way you get a good mature plant by February. And then depending on the frost date, you know, you can take them in and out of the house, and by the time you get to, you know, March and you look 2 weeks ahead, you don't see a frost, take a chance on it. You can always cover them up. Fertilizer, I usually, when they sprout, I like to use a fish emulsion fertilizer. No nitrogen or anything like that at first. Then once they get going, you know, you can use a soluble fertilizer once a week if you want. I have some compost. I had some old chicken manure from the chicken coop I mixed in with it. I try not to use no more fertilizer than I have to. And usually when they just start to spread out, you see little buds, that's when I'll hit them with that initial dose of fertilizer, usually with a good blend of some phosphorus for the blooms. Plus phosphorus is also good along with potassium for starting the roots off. But really it's an easy plant. You can trim them back down, they'll grow right back. So you know what, enjoy it. Get out there, plant a garden. I mean, mine's getting a little wild right now. I got tomato plants behind me, all against the fence. Couple, you know, just a bunch going on. Everyone says I'm gonna do a small garden. Well, yeah, that never happens. So like I said, enjoy it. If you like what you're seeing, you know, I'm just gonna be posting my successes and my failures, because that's how we learn. Every year it gets better. It's got to be something you enjoy. So thanks for checking in, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time with who knows what we're picking. Bye.